Jumped off the porch. 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 Jumped off the porch.
I love to get paid every day. Yo.
Back up in this motherfucker.
Better know it.
You back up in this thing, man.
Yo. What's poppin', baby? What's poppin'?
I'm paying no attention. I'm trying to get these headphones right, man.
Man, actually, we trying to get a whole bunch of stuff right, man. It's been a minute since we, it's been a minute. So we in here trying to, get this new production going. You feel me? We trying to
2 years.
Ooh, it's definitely been 2 years. That's some change, my boy.
Nigga, they ain't think we was gonna do it again.
Yeah, they ain't think so, but
they thought we was done, B.
But they was sadly mistaken, my boy.
They ain't even know, like, B. We had to regroup.
Yup.
Get some things together.
Had to line up some business. You feel me?
Line up some business.
Get a little cheese running in the, in the right directions. You feel me?
The whole setup different, right? I know y'all see that, right?
On God. And more to come.
Ooh,
more
so
to come.
More. They don't even know.
Oh God.
See that blue? Wait till we get the. You know what? I ain't even go.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, we do got some. So by us being gone for, the time that we was gone for almost 2 years or a little bit over, our mind frame was like, look, if we're gonna come back, we got to come back with a vengeance. We can't come playing because, everybody kind of trying to be on that podcast wave. Now you feel me?
For real though.
And honestly, when we, started it, like, that would have been a good time.
That'd have been perfect, nigga.
To ride
been
that
like,
wave, man.
We'd have been the leaders. We would have been like one of the leaders of this shit, for real.
What? I'm saying that 2020.
2020. Oh, that was perfect.
We started right before the pandemic.
Right before.
Like, we got kind of caught up in the pandemic.
Like, right before, like, niggas was coming out with the podcast during the pandemic type shit. You know what I'm saying?
If we really was able to, like, push this, like, during the pandemic, while niggas was really, like, sitting down at the crib,
nigga, that would have been
that's
perfect.
where a lot of them got their foot in and was able to, like, take off on.
They got that little
head
start, a little jump off type shit. Fucking niggas be coming for their ass.
You know what I'm saying? But I tell you this though, like, the past, I'll speak for myself. I'll let you do your thing. Like, but the past 2 years has been a ride for you, boy. It's been in them 2 years, man. I mean, lost my apartment, lost jobs. Like, when it got jobs, and then when I was coaching, that was a job I had coaching. Season got cut short coaching because of the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? And I was making some bread. You feel me? I was making some bread, bro.
Where you was at?
I was in New York. I was in New York. I was in upstate New York, man.
New
coaching. Yeah. and when I tell you, like, it's still a great experience. Still had a good time, But man, that pandemic shook a lot of people up, man. Did the pandemic affect you in any type of, like, crucial way, or was
it did?
Okay.
Nah, I can't speak on everything I was doing.
Right.
Statute of limitations.
We.
But when the pandemic happened, it did slow a lot of things down, man.
Facts,
you know
facts.
what I'm saying?
Big facts.
The pandemic had.
Yeah,
man.
It's just I'm be honest. Honestly, when you think about it, it's a lot of times that's kind of like slowly coming back to me. But, like, I just remember talking to a lot of my friends or a lot of people that I was, like, close with, family members, and everybody's story was fairly similar to like, they was, like, hustling.
Yeah.
Hustling. Like, it seemed like the pandemic was hustle time. Like,
It had to be.
Like,
The pandemic became the bandemic.
Okay.
But I know also I had went through a bad breakup.
Ooh.
A bad relationship. Type
Shoot,
shit.
dang,
You know what I'm saying?
crazy.
Like,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
You feel me?
I'm not the type of guy. I don't like to argue.
Mm-mm.
Cause, like, I don't like to get angry. You know what I'm saying? Because,
Me either.
Yeah, because it be
Me
like,
either.
bro, like now, like I see. I don't know why. I was with a woman who she can get angry, but then she could just bounce back real quick and just be like, nah, nigga, not me, nigga. Now I'm pissed. I'm holding this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't just no little bit of shit just finna have me like, back. What's the word? I guess like forgetting about what the fuck you just did.
Right,
Bitch, I'm
right,
still
right.
tight.
But I feel like, especially the past 2 years, especially with men and women, we've developed in totally new, different ways than probably like ever in history. To be completely honest, man, like that pandemic got us really like I give you an example like DoorDash,
Yeah.
like Uber
Yeah.
Eats. Like
I became
I
the
want you to know
Instacart
how
god.
like it fast tracked us into like a very evolving type of like society, like quickly. Like I want you to understand, like the way you get packages, through Amazon, like. A couple years ago, bro, it'll take you a while to get packages. It like food being delivered in a certain time. Like I
Yeah.
want you to think about like the efficiencies of how the the world is running now, bro.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like I was an Instacart guru.
Good
like I was on Instacart
facts.
heavy.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was still a personal trainer at the time. Gyms, you know what I'm saying, closed down.
Right.
I didn't have my business going, so a lot of what I did, but just like you really couldn't do nothing because everybody had shut everything down. Yeah,
shut
so
it down.
nigga, you had to go out here and try to find other ways to get it, man. And shit, Instacart was one of my ways. Like I ain't gonna lie, I used to be in Homewood, Hoover, and Mount Brook
DoorDash
heavy.
is my way too. I used to DoorDash like
DoorDash?
crazy. What? DoorDash, boy, I done did about over 500 orders. I ain't gonna even lie, getting them out.
My boy, I'm a
Getting
vet.
them out, vet, baby. Look, had to hustle. Shoot, especially I got laid off from a job or two, man. Not because of performance, just because of cutbacks. Like cutbacks. They came to me, man, we love you, man, but yeah, we gotta let you go, man, for money. Like literally, like that happened to me 1 or 2 times. Like for real. I was
That's
like,
tough.
oh shit. Like,
That's
so
tough.
I tell you, man, I got a question. Let me ask you something, bro.
What's
Like,
up, bro?
I guess like, especially for a man trying to, I guess, be a provider in this world and the world kind of turning up on the man right now, you feel me? In various ways. Like, so in your opinion, what's the best and the worst thing about being a man? You feel me? Like,
That's
what
a
you
good
think?
question. That's a really good question.
Talk to me.
Well, I guess I'll start with what's the worst thing about being a man.
Okay.
I think we don't get favors. See what I'm
Okay.
saying?
I'm listening.
What I mean by that is, if you're a pretty woman, right? You're a decent looking woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could probably get a lot of things free in life.
Oh,
You got free,
you mean like that? Okay, I got
free
you. Right.
VIP. You might get in VIP free, getting club free. They got the free car washed. You know what I'm saying? Like ladies' day, ladies' night type shit.
Right.
I think as a man, you don't get those type of favors. You know what I'm saying? Not saying we begging for them, but we don't get those favors. We don't get.
You mean like incentives? Like you saying like, is it rewards or like?
I wouldn't even say it's
incentives
reward because I think with a reward you have to have done something.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
But I mean, do you have to do something to get an incentive? I guess. Like, I mean, do you have to do something? Like, could somebody just do it for you because they just want to do it or because you look good?
And I think that's what it is. Like,
oh, I see that's what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody want to do it just because they want to do it.
Oh yeah, men don't get that.
No, we don't get
men
those.
Don't get that. Men I'll say men is considered to be the person that should be doing that, giving that incentive, being that person that gives the money or the prizes for.
You know, I want to say something. I seen it was crazy.
What?
It was a meme or a post or something, and it said, "I gotta chase you to pay your bills."
Yeah. Facts.
Like that,
Of course you do.
That push shit. That push shit.
Of course
and
you do.
like, what the fuck?
Facts.
Like, damn.
Facts. And the funny thing is it goes back to, as a society, what we place value on. That's really what it comes down to.
Nigga, I'm really chasing this bitch so I can pay her bills.
But she has something you want, so you are willing to pay her bills. And that's the point. That's the point of what we're saying. Like, men don't get that. Like, men, like, don't get me not now. Men can't get that. Now.
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Like, when you think about it, like you can't find a girl that'll cake you up. I mean, you can't. You can't. But that's not a normal thing, man. And you have to really put in work for something like that to be in your favor, to be in my personal opinion.
You got to be different.
It's way more men that's willing to dish out for a woman than vice versa, and a woman dishing out for a man. That's a fact. I don't care what nobody say. Care nobody say. You know what I mean?
Now, the best thing about being a man.
Okay. So you saying the worst thing about being a man is not getting any incentives?
You know, like,
not getting...
like there's no real.
I respect it though.
Yeah, it's like there's no real, like, how can I say it? Like there's no reward for the shit we do. Like, not for real. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it is, but it ain't.
It is, but it ain't. Like, niggas who just created shit. The shit that we use, that we take advantage of, that we use every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas don't really get recognized for that shit.
Well, I think that I think it's another thing that as men we kind of want recognition too, because of what we do or what we put in. You see what I'm saying? So it's like an expectation, low key. So like, if we not getting it, you know what I mean? We can kind of like feel unappreciated.
I think the expectation is to not even look for it. Like, we're supposed to just do it and move the fuck on. The best thing is, I think we can impregnate so many women at a certain time.
That's the best thing.
That's the best thing, nigga.
Go ahead.
Like, nigga, like, okay, every day of the week, I can impregnate a different woman every day of the week.
Okay.
You feel me? Like, I think when it comes to shit like sex, right? I think men, we're built to sport fuck. And what I mean by that is like, yo,
buddy, your
tweaking.
your words.
Yeah.
your bars right
Crazy.
now is crazy.
Yo, we are built to sport fuck. Like, I could fuck every day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I could go. But like, I think like with most women, they can't do that every day. Not even just because of the menstrual cycle, like because of like, yo, like I done met a lot of women who be like, yo, man, my shit sore, like my shit hurt. I need to hold off for a couple of days. They can hold the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so your claim to fame is you talking about your penis being able to slay as many as you can slay.
I wouldn't just say the penis per se, but I just think what we can do with it.
That's what
I think it can take more of a beating than the vagina. You feel me?
Yes. Yes. It's you saying
It's more durable.
it's more durable.
Yeah.
I got you. Oh, okay. I'm not here to disagree, but
what's yours? Hold on. We can't go past that. What is yours?
Mine
Best
gonna
and
be
worst?
quick. Mine gonna be quick.
Go for
Ain't
it.
gonna lie. Like, so what I feel like the best trait of a man is, or what's the best thing about being a man it's like a man when he like operates in his dominance, or a man that operates in his masculinity and kind of understands it, instead of just like, I ain't talking about no dude that's out there, stomping his feet with the rah-rah. I don't mean that. I mean a man that actually understands his place and his position, and is able to like move up and move around and move in a manner to where I like the word dominance, but like I guess I can say like his presence. A man's presence when he's like
when he in the building.
When he in the building, I think that's one of the best things you can have as a man, is to have and that can kind of sometimes lead, when you're in a room with other men, to have like little sly competition, or like sly little ego trips. Not crazy ego trips, but just like you can see, okay, I see.
It's not malicious.
It's not malicious. It's just it's presence. It's the domain. That's how I look like. If I feel like I'm a king and you feel like you're a king, we gonna look at each other as such. Even if it's in a competition state, even if it's in a state of like just marking territory, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's just what it is. So I think the worst thing about being a man, honestly, I think men can be overlooked. I feel like men can be undervalued. I feel like men can be mistreated based off expectations. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean by that?
Like, I feel like the world and women have like these extraordinary expectations for men. Like, I'm talking about expectations that is like through the roof. That
it's harder now.
Like, I mean, these expectations can sometimes be unrealistic. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I say unrealistic is based off all of the boxes that's there. I'm not saying a man can't get a lot done. Of course, yes. But like, you want a man that's rich, that's sensible, that's that's a provider, a protector, a caregiver, like a person that spoils you, that understand his emotions, that understands her emotions. Like, they just want some big super nigga. Like, like
what we said earlier, this unicorn created player type 2K, all 99 type nigga.
Like, and yo, that's other people's expectations. And we get, like, if we don't meet every single box, we can be mistreated, bro. Yeah. People will easily mistreat you for not hitting every single box as a man.
So crazy, though.
That's crazy.
We're so easy to please, though.
But the funny thing is, why we so easy to please?
Why
we don't have that much expectation. And when I say not much, I don't mean like we don't have a high level of, like, I guess what we expect, like a high low level. It's like it's only a few things we expect. That's what I mean.
And it's kind of like we all just kind of expect those few things.
You do those few things, we're good. Like, that's it.
All right, since you asked me, I'm gonna ask you this.
Talk to me.
What is something that women should know about men?
I think that women should know that men are as simple can get. Like, it is not complex.
I agree.
At all, in any way, form, or fashion, okay? Like, even if you think it's complicated, it's not. Even if you get into disagreements or confused situations and back and forth, da da da. I promise you, if you take a simple approach to a man, he will be able to receive you in any type of way. Facts. Now, but one thing that's tough for men is emotions. Emotions is not simple. Logic is simple.
Logic is simple.
But emotions is not simple. So that's why I feel like, a lot of imbalance be in relationships and stuff like that, da da da. But I think women need to know your relationship would be so much more easier if you just take the simple route, the simple approach, especially with a guy that you've known for so long. Like, that's been on your side for so long. Or you the same advice go for family, friends, stuff like that, da 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 da. But like, bro, like you need to understand men in general. Like, we're simple. We don't want much. We're simple.
Nah. So I guess this would be my answer for it.
Okay.
It's better when we like you versus when we love you.
So facts. But that's true.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I've been in situations in the past where like I love you, but like I really wasn't fond of you, and especially in a lot of moments in the current like I didn't like you.
I be checking out.
But it doesn't mean I don't love you. I love you, but like
I love you because I'm here. But like but mentally I'm not all the way here. Like,
right.
You getting a version of me where just like it's just enough to survive in this shit, or just to keep this shit going, just enough. You know what I'm saying? We not really thriving. I don't have that desire to cater to you or to make sure that you're happy. I just got enough in me just to make sure that we can just function. You feel me?
Right.
And with men, I think the thing is, women need to understand that we can't love y'all how y'all love us. Yeah. We're not built that way.
What you mean?
Like Patrice say, coochie coo or booby bear, baby, my honey doll. That's not us. That's not us, man. Now don't get me wrong. I got a nickname for my chick. You know what I'm saying? But I don't. I'm booby bear, baby. I'm like, nah, that ain't us, man. That ain't how we supposed to fucking love.
You talking about that sappy love?
That sappy shit, man. Cause guess what? After a while, you can look at us like a little bitch. This soft ass pussy cake ass nigga.
So you saying men can't be?
We're not supposed to love
you,
them
baby.
like that.
I want you in my world.
A woman will say they want that shit, but when they get that shit,
I love you, baby.
Them be the niggas they cheat on. And he be like, damn, I did everything she wanted me to do.
That's
I love
true.
her just like that.
That's facts.
But you cheat on this nigga with Tyrone and them.
Tyrone and
Pookie. And Ray Ray.
And Ray Ray.
Lil Mike and all them niggas.
Lil Mike.
You know what I'm saying?
Lil Mike. Ooh,
look, I think
shit,
once
I know it's some Lil Mikes out
it's
there.
some Lil Mikes
shit.
out there, nigga. I know a Lil Mike, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I got Lil Mikes in my family, boy. What you talking about?
Lil Mike,
what
come
you
on,
talking
cuz.
about, boy? Lil Mikes out there tearing your joint up. God dang. You know Tyrone?
I know a Tyrone. He a Tyrone.
He is a Tyrone.
He is a Tyrone. Oh God. That's my nigga.
Like I know some ants and some I know some I'm good. I might be telling on some of the homies now.
Can't air out the niggas, cuz. Can't air them out, bro.
I ain't gonna put the homies out. I know a few homies. They my homies. They name. Yeah. We're gonna leave that out.
I think women definitely gotta understand that though, man. Like like if once you realize like it's about us liking you, you know what I'm saying? We can't love y'all how y'all love us. I think the relationship dynamics will be a little more smoother. You know what I'm saying? Like
Facts.
You won't be looking for us to move in a relationship how you move in a relationship.
All right.
And I think this it'll just function a lot better once we get a fucking understanding of each other.
Right.
Like I think we take the time out to try to understand women more than they try to understand us. I think they know us just based off the trauma they've been through. So they kind of understand when a man doing some fucked up shit. Okay, I've been in this move before. I know how the nigga finna move, but we gotta get through this shit. We gotta get past this shit.
I think that especially with women, if you like want to be honest, it's like I think that it depends on your walk of life when it comes to understanding. Cause like it's a proven fact that like if you got a woman that's had, let me not just put it on women. If you have any person that's had like both parents in the household, their concept of receiving information is different compared to people that come from a single household or like staying with their mom or just staying with their dad. Like it's a different concept to where I feel like if you're being an adult about knowing where you come from, like then you'll know like, okay, maybe I don't know everything. Maybe I do need to have an open ear. Maybe I do need to listen. But that's not what we teach in our society. So like when we get into relationships and we get 6 months in, a year in, like then we start really understanding the traits. Bro, honestly, bro, the whole time you be in battle with like your girl or with your man or whatever, it's just you ain't really matched up y'all traumas to get an understanding. Be like, okay, he probably not listening to me because of this. Okay, cool, let me make the adjustment.
Ooh, okay.
Like when you get in there, you already premeditated on how you gonna make that person like commit or submit to you. Like that's the structure. Like that's the structure of the family.
I agree.
Like when you talking to your mom, you talking to your dad, you talking to your brother, you like, hey man, y'all gonna understand where I'm coming from. Huh. Like that's just how we move.
Yeah.
Like, and trauma speaks like that, you know. Places where we come from speak like that. You feel me? Like just that's, you know.
I think you also if you got two parents in the household, you also you can see how love is displayed. You know what I'm saying? I think you can see how the dynamics of man-woman relationship is supposed to work.
Right.
Feel what I'm saying? Probably able to see how they resolve issues. You know what I'm saying? Like you get to see shit firsthand on how it's supposed to go.
Right.
Versus, you know, you just growing up with one in the household and now you kind of got to figure the shit out on your own.
Right.
But even then, I don't think you actively figure it out. I think you kind of cope and just go along with shit. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that coping and going along with it is like it's to the point where you gotta understand why you doing something. For me, in my opinion, because like, especially if I'm in a relationship, I want you to understand, not so it can seem like I want to be right. I want you to understand so we can actually move forward, so we can actually get somewhere. This is not a battle.
Not a battle, man.
This is really just comprehension, trying to get somewhere. But I feel like, and I've fell victim to it myself, trying to win. You know, like trying to win. Like, don't get me wrong, as a man.
Yeah, we're competitive.
I like to win.
I like to fucking win.
I want to win. But like on the flip side, if both parties can come to the table and like get an understanding and an agreement, like what? Like we can get somewhere without having to compete. But that's what relationships seem like nowadays. Competition.
I think that's what we're missing. That understanding, bro.
Competition.
For real.
Oh God.
Ready to take a break?
Yeah, we can take a break, big homie. We can take a big break.
All right, man. Look, man, we appreciate y'all checking back in with us. God damn it.
Oh God. Yeah.
We finna take a little break.
And we're gonna go pay some bills.
We're gonna pay some bills.
All right.
We'll be back.
Yeah.
Holla.
Quick commercial break. Going to pay some bills. Jumped off the Porch podcast. Will be right back.
At Credit Sweeps 101, we understand what it is like to have bad credit. We know how it feels to get your hopes up for that new house, new apartment, or that new car, only to have your dreams of a better life blocked by the effects of a poor credit score. Bad credit can make life extremely difficult, whether it's collection companies aggressively harassing you or just the anxiety of not reaching your financial goals. A bad credit score can cause a serious detriment to not only your financial health, but your mental health as well. But even more frustrating than the denials is knowing that certain individuals possess the keys to having negative credit removed in 30 to 45 days. And instead of using that wisdom to help the ones who need it the most, they abuse this secret and use it to take advantage of people just like you. Well, that day is over, and a new day has dawned. Our secret course, Credit Sweeps 101, we will teach you the exact secret credit specialists use to remove negative credit in 30 to 45 days. Our detailed and thorough video modules will explain step by step the shocking hacks used to get real results, leaving you feeling inspired, excited, and confident about your financial future. Credit is not a skill-based industry. Credit is an information-based industry. And if you have the right information, you will get the right results. It's time for you to experience financial freedom. It's time for you to live the life you want. It's time for you to hold the keys to the secret of credit. Credit Sweeps 101, the ultimate guide to removing negative credit in 30 to 45 days. Available now.
But you know, I kind of want to. We was talking a little bit before we started filming, so like I wanted to kind of jump back in where we was.
Man, go ahead, let go.
You know what I'm saying? I know we came back from the break, but we finna like just get straight into it, bro. Like, so we was discussing like how long the content should be. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the things we discussed coming back into doing this, you know, this podding thing or whatnot, and changing up our approach, changing up the look, getting back into the flow of things. And I told him, I said, man, you know, I watched the Joe Budden, you know, I don't know if we need to give no free promos and that, you know what I'm saying? But
Not right now.
Y'all get my drift. Yeah, I said the name, y'all get my drift. All right, cool. So like watching that joint be about 3 hours a pod.
That's a long time.
Don't get it twisted. I love the content, so I'm willing to watch it. But if you ever get behind,
Gotta catch up, nigga.
3 hours catch up. Don't get behind. They do twice a week also.
Damn.
Yeah, they do twice a week. You feel me? So don't get behind 2
That's
weeks.
damn near all day content, nigga.
2 weeks?
Oh.
That's 12 hours of content.
I know
bro.
them your niggas right there.
And them the homies. Them the homies. And it's just like, yo, so, you know, currently I tried to listen to the pod,
Mm-hmm.
and my Spotify started skipping. Yes.
The streaming service.
The streaming service. And I said, yo, what is it? Am I tripping? This is a CD player? Like when we was in high school?
Nigga,
Like,
I didn't
this
know
was-
shit still skipped, nigga. I ain't heard that in so long.
Skip. Like they, AJ was like, what? Yo, Spotify skip? Yes, it was skipping today.
It's all right.
It wasn't right. So like, but you know, but that made me think about when we used to be hooping. I don't know about him, but I know I had it was a red and white Walkman CD player, and the Walkman CD player didn't skip. I could have that mug in my pocket. Now, don't get me wrong. If I like bump up against something heavy, then it'll do a little skip.
Mm-hmm.
Or if that mug fell on my pocket, it's done.
It's over with.
It's cooked,
Get
right?
another one.
But like when I tell you, like CDs, do you remember the CD life, bro?
Bruh.
Man,
Remember
don't
burning
get
CDs,
started.
nigga?
But what?
Hey,
Man, no mix CDs.
Come
Do you remember
on,
mix
the mix
CDs?
CDs, nigga. Yes,
It's so
nigga.
easy for playlists. I'm a playlist guy, so don't get it twisted. I love playlists. But people don't understand how much concentration it takes to have 18 songs, 15 songs on the disc.
On the disc, nigga.
On the disc. When you pulled out, like you can do a mixture of stuff now. Okay, cool. But like when you putting something on that disc, like a slow jams disc.
Gotta have the sex mix,
Come
nigga.
on,
Oh, God.
These kids, like man, I can say that now. We at the I can say that now. These kids won't. They don't
know.
understand.
They don't understand, man. But see, hey, you know what? See, I used to sell. You know what I'm saying? Burn
Okay,
CDs, whatever.
Cool.
I had figured out how to put like 50, 60 songs on that bitch though.
Really?
I had figured out how to put a whole bunch of songs on there, bro.
You know what? I think you're right. I think
I had a CD in the Maximal. It had about 60 songs on that bitch.
seriously.
Yes, nigga.
A regular CD.
A regular CD.
That's weird. But I think somebody had told me that you could like put MP3 like well, let me not say MP3. You could put like actual files onto a CD.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like documents.
Documents, nigga.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And then like it'll condense it, and it made it able so you can put more shit on there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Hey man, that's the life. That's the hustle. See, like they don't understand the hustle of like LimeWire. Do you remember
Fucking
like that
up
hustle?
your damn computer, nigga, getting viruses and shit. See, nigga, I used to download this shit too. So nigga, shit.
Yo, I may have too. I ain't gonna lie. Now that you said like, oh yeah. We'll say that for another day.
I used to have some Cherokee, fatty girls.
Like, but I didn't know. I think and this is an honest moment. I think one time I was trying to download some song and then did download and I wasn't tripping. Like I wasn't tripping.
It was
I was
a
like,
bonus.
I was like, what is this? But
Shit, keep that rolling. Make sure mama don't walk up in this bitch on me.
Yeah, on God. But yeah, man, you know, it just we was talking and I just reflected on that time, man. Like when life was like I said earlier, me and just like life to be simple. That's at that time frame, life was simple, bro. Like
It felt
life
like it was.
life was simple, man. You know, I think just not having to pay bills.
Nigga.
Oh man, not to pay bill. I think that's one thing I took for granted.
Definitely took the shit for granted.
I took not paying bills for granted.
Cause you ain't know, bro. You ain't know.
Kids, you think you know, but you don't. Look,
I know.
When you get into like every month, somebody got their hand like, yeah, appreciate that, homie. Next month, yeah, thank you, appreciate that.
Every
homie.
month, nigga.
Hey, oh yeah. Hey, again, the next, yeah, appreciate that, homie. Like when you got that every month,
Like,
it's
damn,
just
then I
like,
just pay
yo.
you niggas last month.
And when you get tired of paying them, they gonna be like, all right, yeah, let me get that and that little piece. Yeah, I need a little extra on the side because you was late. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, like it's a real life out here, man. And I think that it's a good thing to like show and establish your like independence. But like, man, as a teenager, I would have been moving differently, knowing this was coming. Like being honest, just being honest.
Definitely,
you
I
know
would have saved a little bit more money.
I would have saved some cheese, knowing this was coming. You know what I mean?
You did not realize that shit, man.
Yeah, man.
Especially
But
today, nigga.
Facts. But today, yeah. Life is good though. Life is good, man.
You know what I mean?
Did you have any more questions or anything, man? I know we been doing this thing for a quick little second, man.
I'm glad you have.
Okay.
I do have one.
Talk to me.
What does it take to be considered a man? What do you feel like it takes to be considered a man?
What does it take to be considered a man?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get an answer that what it should take, but what I think society makes it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I think that it should take a man to be considered a man when it comes to like how he views himself.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like a man is built up based off his adversities. You know what I mean?
I
Agree. Like a man that go through a lot of things, that is directly what like shapes him.
Yeah.
So like for me, I want to be a person that it is strong, that's like forthcoming, that's willing to be a protector and a provider. But on the flip side, every man should have a view of what they want to be. You know what I'm saying? So me, I just want to be a person that's like dependable. Want to be a person that, people can like lean on in times that they need help. Not take advantage of though.
Yeah.
But lean on in times when they need help, and like, or be a provider, And I think those simple things is what I would see myself as. Now society, it seems like they be looking like you're not considered a man unless you paying bills, if you buying crab legs, like like taking somebody on trips, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like that's the conflict of it, you know what I mean? So
Okay.
I the society be giving a weird viewpoint sometimes, and it be kind of hard for me to like concede to them thoughts though. But
for me, I'm gonna just give a list. I'm gonna just do it like this. I think to be considered a man in today's time, I think it takes like how can I say it? I think your stature, like not so much in height. I think that does play a part, but not so much in height. I think more so as like how you taking care of your body.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Are you working out? Are you keeping your body fat percentage low? Are you cause I feel like when you see a nigga who's fit or he works out, like it automatically gives like respect to this man.
Right.
Because he respects his body. That's what I mean.
So you saying like presence, stature,
his
look, his physique. Like I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like you automatically will give another man respect. Like, you know what? Like, you know what I'm saying, bro?
So you saying like if a man is like built,
he ain't gotta be built. Like if he come in like he you could tell that man works out. I can tell.
That's what consider him to be a man?
I don't I'm giving a list.
Okay.
But I don't think I think that's one of the things that, you know what I'm saying, consider him to be a man today.
Right.
Next, I feel like not being reactionary. You know what I'm saying? When shit happens. Being able to be calm, cool, and collective during times of high stress. Now I know it's hard. I had a situation happen to me yesterday, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I just without even trying to, I just boom reacted to it. You feel me? But I was able to gather myself and all right, cool. Like, you know what? Chill out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let me keep my head calm. You know what I'm saying, in the midst of this shit. So not being reactionary. I think also being able to handle stress. Yeah. Gotta be able to handle stress.
Like, what? Let me tell you something. Like, oh boy, you said something. Now you struck a chord with me now. Cause like that's what we were saying earlier, the amount of expectation. Like, in other words, those can be stressors on a man. Like the things that they have to think about when it comes to providing. Like, I don't know if people really think about those things, that like a man really, every man on this earth is game planning a way to provide for their own family.
Yeah.
Like every man need a respect in that department. If he really took the time to devise a plan to take care of his whole family or at least his immediate family, you know what I'm saying?
Like I got way more respect for my pops now that I'm older. That I'm able to realize the sacrifices he made.
He made to take care of his family.
Like,
he had
for
to
real.
thug it out.
He had to really thug it
gotta
out.
thug it out.
Man.
Like, oh,
Like
God.
for real, I was just like, damn, like yo, my nigga really like was out here like working 12 fucking hours. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes 14 hours.
Not and not because he liked doing it.
He
Hey,
talking
come
about
on.
shit about them niggas at his job,
Come on,
man.
because he liked doing it. It was his responsibility. He took it on.
Yeah. And so like it's
What?
if I could go back, man, I would have showed more of I would have been more appreciative of the things he was doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But I don't even think he expect that from you or nobody else expect. I mean, especially being young. You was the youngest, right?
I was the youngest.
I mean, come on. I was the youngest too. So
So
the expectation was different. But now you can show it.
mm-hmm.
You can show it now.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And it, I'm telling you, it don't go unnoticed, man. Like all of the men that has helped me, like in my life, all my coaches, all of like my brothers, like my shoot, I'm be honest, Queen and them the two main people to be honest. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But it takes it lets you know who you are as an individual, man. Like for real. You know what I mean?
So what's worse? When a man cheats or when a woman cheats in a relationship?
What's worse?
Now you gotta remember, we got women out here watching now. They want to know.
I mean, what's worse?
What's
though?
worse?
If a man cheats or if a woman cheats?
Mm-hmm.
You mean from like a mindset wise?
Nigga,
like,
from a boss. From a boss mindset. Why?
You know, it may be hypocritical. It may be
Man, talk your shit. Nigga,
it
this
may be what
shit.
it is. I mean, you got to think about it. Like, I think for men to cheat, I don't think it requires as much depth and thought that people give it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not in a bad way, but men is like, they're like horn dogs, like just being honest. Like even if you're a real one and you able to control your sexuality, this, that, and da, 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 that doesn't mean like on your everyday, if you see a female and she look good, you like, my God, dang, boy, I'll do something to that. Like it's not the fact that you gonna act on it, you finna go and talk to every girl that you see. It's just like that. It's just the natural thoughts of a man that like finds a woman this level of attracted, you know what I'm saying? Or this level of attraction.
Mm-hmm.
On the vice versa tip with women, they like men for other things.
Yeah.
It's not like, don't get me wrong, they can like you for your how you look for sure. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
But they also kind of gotta like you.
Yeah.
Like a man don't have to like a
Bitch,
woman
I ain't gotta give a fuck about you.
to appreciate your appearance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But like a woman, like they can like your appearance, but they want you to have something else going on. You either gotta be funny, you either gotta be tall, good looking, or tall and like some other features or whatever. You know what I mean? Or like, yeah.
Man,
like,
chick
yeah.
I'm dealing with, man, honestly, bro, like, I think now she gets this, probably because I've been beating so much in her head, but she understands that men are visual, women are auditorial. That's why,
Okay.
you know, niggas gotta have game, gotta be able to talk. That's why niggas lie, and that's why women put on makeup. That's why women put on that little tight dress because they know niggas is looking.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if they got the cheeks.
Come on now.
You feel me? So I think with that, now I don't want to take over your whole answer, but
No,
I
that
think
come on, handle your business. You good. Handle your business.
like women, like you said, they have to like you.
Right.
to have sex with you.
Right.
And I think that causes emotional attraction, or that causes an emotional connection. You know what I'm saying, for them. So now she's opened up herself to receive some kind of emotional satisfaction from this man.
And you know, I'm gonna be honest too. Like the conquering and
I was just gonna say that.
like
I was just
it's
gonna
like
fucking say that.
because men. That's one thing about when a man is. We ain't even got to do it on the cheating level. We can just say a man that like is just with a woman and it's just they're in a relationship or they're like are sexual with each other. There's a level of submission that a woman has to do to a man to where it's conquering.
She opened her legs up.
And I'm not saying women that you are being defeated, like conquered, like defeated. It's like it's a submission realm. Though. It's like so. If you then put it in the cheating concept, like if a woman gives it up to another man that's not their significant other, they're being conquered by another man.
Yep.
But on the flip side of that, if a man go have sex with another woman, now please don't kill me. This is just it's the truth though.
It's fucking nature, nigga. That's what it
Just
is. Fucking nature.
Like, if a man goes out and have sex with another woman that's not his significant other, like yes, cheating, yes, but it's different levels of it. It's like he's conquering another woman. Like, you know, that's that whole I'm sorry, gotta be honest. That penis to vagina situation. Like a man has to enter a woman.
Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying? And if you let a man enter your universe, like they have dived into your universe, like, you know, that's an ego trip thing for a man. That's like a, you know, you done got conquered. You done got conquered. That's
Why
just
you
what
think, like, man, like niggas be hurt more when we find out y'all bitches been cheated, man?
Like,
You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga be like, yo, what the fuck you done let? Because with us, it's just the hunt.
It's just
It's just the hunt, man. It's just to go in. Man, look, we can go in there, hit a bitch, knock her off, get our rocks off, boom. Man, this chick can get hit by a bus tomorrow, man.
won't kill. And that's
Won't
what they
bat
don't
an
understand.
eye, won't lose no
That's what
sleep.
they don't understand. Like, won't trip at all.
At
Like,
all.
You know, and it sounds so, I think, misogynist to say it that way. But I want you to think of the simplicity. Like I keep saying, men are simple. You got a big booty. You got some nice bitties. A man could find use. Like, and it sounds terrible. Sorry. It's just how a man articulates affection. You see what I'm saying?
It ain't terrible. It's just what it is.
But it can come off terrible because of how they villainize masculinity. All right, I'm gonna say that again. How they villainize masculinity. I feel like that's a big thing. I mean, we don't have to dive too deep into this episode. We can come back on the next one or whatever. Cause like, you know, if you exert dominance or you exert like think about it, bro. Do you know where like we come from?
What you mean?
Like the background of civilization itself.
I remember we talked about that.
Like we come from barbaric
Yeah, nigga.
backgrounds.
Like pillage fucking
Like
you know what I'm saying? Like the little fucking communities and shit.
yeah,
you know what I'm
like
saying?
they like it used to be. Now, mind you, it's a lot of shows talking about Vikings now. It's a lot of shows talking about back in the day wars that used to be going on, or like medieval times, or even if you're going back to like different African movies that was like, you know, trying their best to not be conquered by other like civilizations and other people coming in. The whole point of it is our history is way more barbaric than we like to give it credit for. But if we exemplify any type of masculinity in that type of realm today, it's looked at like, oh, you're something's wrong with you. Oh my God, he's troubling. He got something going on. He got anger issues. No, back up. I'm just big dog. What you talking about? Like it's
I'm a
like
fucking man.
like I'm a man. Like what you talking about? Like quit being scared of my dominance. Like and a lot of the time too, you know, you got soft men that like to project. So they like to yell, they like to exert like physical harm. I ain't don't mean it like that. I ain't talking about a dude that's trying to like show that he's the man. Like a person that's the man don't have to show he's the man. Everybody knows it. You know what I mean? And I just feel like the presence of a man, you know, that and I'm just being honest, that's the competition thing. So if a man conquers your woman,
but see, this the thing.
It's hard to get down on that. You feel me?
It's the thing, man. Like, but see, bro, this thing, bro. In most cases, women cheat because of, you feel me, or in reaction to type shit.
Because of or reaction to what?
Like, okay. Let me see. What's a great example? In reaction to some shit you might have done, or some shit you might have said, or some shit you might have made her feel. You feel me? She's cheating because, you know, maybe your money ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's a nigga with more money that she might know, and he might be trying to just, you know, talk his little shit to try to get his way in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or she might cheat because of, you know, because of.
Right, facts.
Versus, like I say, us, man, it's like we see an opportunity to conquer something.
Yeah, facts.
And get the fuck on.
And it make it sound like it's a thrill more than like our nature too. Like, cause it's definitely our nature. Like it's definitely our nature. I don't care what nobody say. Like they, you know, I heard, let me tell you something I heard. It was interesting. All right, that's good. All right. Somebody was like comparing like wanting to be married and comparing it to the Bible, right? And this is not finna take a religious turn. Just stay with me. Like, you know, polygamy is like frowned upon. Like, let's just be honest. It is. It's like frowned upon, low key. But like, when you think about marriage and it being based off the Bible has a lot of polygamy inside.
Nigga, if you look at them niggas had like 100 wives, nigga.
Like they had a lot of, one man will have 100 wives. A regular man in a village would have 2 to 3 wives.
Bro, if you
polygamy was like the standard, to be completely honest. You know what I mean?
But man, it's some of the same shit now, nigga. Like,
but it's being demonized, like, and that might have been the most fruitful way to have a stable like family or have a stable income or have a stable life. Like to have that many people up under a roof or like people that can help out. Like you got your small little village in your house. Like you could have you a mini village in your
really can.
Like, you know.
Really can.
And it bothers me that it's so like demonized. I can honestly say that I have like never participated in polygamy. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I've had my times where I was doing my thing, you know.
Yes, sir.
But polygamy is commitment and openness with everyone, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I can say that I've never really willingly actively participated in that.
Bro, I gotta say this. If you look at animals, my nigga.
Okay.
We're going back to nature. It's on a nature
All
level.
Right. Okay.
If you go back to animals, let's talk about the gorillas.
Okay.
Talk about gorillas, bro.
Talk to me.
You might have one gorilla.
I'm a gorilla.
Might have one gorilla.
I need to hear this analogy.
And it might be four female gorillas.
Okay.
That one gorilla
Okay.
is having sex with all four of those female gorillas.
Is that a fact?
That is a fact.
Okay.
Or
Go ahead.
let's say it like this. Let's say it like this. Or he might have these when he might not be having sex with all of them, but he might have them. They might all like look up to him, like they might all
for sure. I understand what you're saying, though.
But though there's a lot of other male gorillas that might be in the pack or whatever, he don't get to touch them. He don't get to touch those other female gorillas until one of them choose to fight the alpha gorilla, and then if he win, then he get out of the women. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta do some more research on this. I ain't know this.
I
That's
mean,
crazy.
and same thing with lions. Same thing with lions, my nigga. If fucking Simba, you know what I'm saying, and gets to smashing on Nala and the rest of the little lioness and everything,
Right.
like he would like they'll all follow him. They will all like he's the leader. But can't no other lion fuck with none of his women unless they challenge him and take him down. Now he's leader of the pack. Now all the women want him. He's the alpha male. They all want to have his baby.
That's crazy.
Nigga, that's how we operate on that same level, bro.
I respect that, bro. And but being honest though,
Mhm.
like, you know, people are not gonna agree with that. Cause like I guess the it's not
Hold on.
everything is based off society. Everything is based off society though.
I know.
Things is not based off how an individual want to live their life.
Bro, if
It's
you
based
think
off
about
how
it, bro.
everybody think you should live your life.
Bro. If you think
It's a
about it, bro.
fact.
If you got men, you got women, right?
Right.
If a woman got a man who's handling all the shit, bills, leader, you know what I'm saying, teaching them shit, he hit all the check boxes, right?
Right.
And he's fucking her right. That woman really don't want another man. She like not really. Like if you ask,
Not
most
really
women,
though.
not
Facts.
really. If you
Not
handling
really.
all your shit, like yo, she's good.
Good. She actually is good.
She actually is good.
She actually is good.
But with us, nigga,
it's like you can be doing like I don't let me preface my words because I want to make sure I'm saying it in the correct manner.
go ahead.
It's like
It's better
it's like
you probably see it. Go ahead.
like it. I want you to think about it like this. If I had a girl that was perfect, handling everything right,
Mhm.
then I probably can have one girl.
Mhm.
But I think the man wants and desires are way more complex than we give it credit for,
Mhm.
to where it probably requires 2 to 3 women that's suitable in different departments for that man. Like a man, mind can get very wandering and curious, but for whatever reason, based off the change of the season, based off how they feel, based off, I guess the advice or the mind frame they're consuming at that time. So like, and this not now, but in my past, like I've had the luxury of like communicating with a few at a time, and I remember that feeling of like just differentness, like I get this here, but when I get here, I get this. When I go here, I get this.
Yeah.
And it, in a weird way, felt like a balance because it was like freshness. Like
Okay.
a man, especially a man that's like really out in this world trying to get it, trying to, figure out that dream, figure out that hustle, figure out what they, really want to achieve in life, they encounter things that can seem routine on that hustle.
Yeah.
To where sometimes they need a little diversity, a little bit of like, especially if he been in a relationship or something, you know what I'm saying? Like that routine over time, unless she checking all the boxes. Now, if she checking all the boxes, this is not for them. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's a lot for a man to have that attention to stay retained, if that makes sense. I'm like I said, like I grew up in the church. I'll be honest. Like I read the Bible, and I would read how these men will flow to another woman.
Yeah.
Like a King David, or like a Solomon, or like a, you know what I'm saying? Like they had concubines. They had bunches of wives.
Yeah.
And a lot of our African heritage, polygamy. Like men had multiple wives. I don't know about women having a whole bunch of husbands. I think it was a thing though at one point in time. I could be wrong. Don't quote me. But on the flip side, bro, like I just think that men, I think men mind requires a lot more than what they give it credit for. I'm gonna just say it like that. That's it. I'm no philosopher or no scholar on this. This is how I feel.
This is on topic, but off topic. Like I think I have enough passion to take care of 2 women. I think, I would like to try to take care of 2 women. Like, you know what I'm saying? On every level. I would love that shit. But, hey.
But,
we can talk about that deeper later.
You feel me? I think we're going to jump on that on the next episode, man. We've been running a good one on this one, man.
Yeah.
But, hey, on the flip side, man, we appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. This jumped off the Porch, man. I'm going to tell you right now, got more coming soon. Food with us, man.
We back, bitch.
We back, baby. We back, man.
Yeah, we back, bitch. Gucci back, bitch. Did you miss me? I miss my rap, bitch.
Hey.
This that new shit.
Come on now. And we'll check y'all next time, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Peace.
Jumped off the porch. 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 Jumped off the porch.